is just fantastic.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Before we start, later today, yes, I shall be doing a King Cobra JFS stream on Moistonian Live. Hope to see you there. I'll link it in the pinned comment in case you're wondering. Today we're going to be diving into a recent live stream, clips from Bottle again because they're really good at getting the clips together, and I'll link their channel yet again because it's right to do so. Because Amber has, after enough time has passed, gotten herself a new cat to replace Rarity, which is exactly what this is. The thing with Amber is, she's so dense, not just physically, metaphysically, emotionally, intellectually, she doesn't understand that no amount of time will ever pass where anyone will ever let her off with what she is alleged to have done. Now, taking into the grand scheme the state of lolcows right now, last night on Moistonian Live we covered Quirky Love Rosie, who is allegedly defending a PDF. Last week, Chantel, Foodie Beauty, Big Beautiful Me, Beezer Productions, Mariam, raised money for a child. No one believes that's the reason for it. It looks like another scam. And Amber is an animal ABUSER. Allegedly. One is definitively a problem, in the form of Chantel, the other two are alleged. But there's enough evidence out there to say, sus, right? Okay. Amber still has yet to make any videos on her channel, which is why getting clips from other people, from her live streams, is vitally important. And the reason she's live streaming, by the way, and not just burying it behind members only, is because she wouldn't earn enough money to get by, whether it be for new pets, or because cheat codes, which I fully expect her to dive into when she decides to start pretending to make content again.
There wasn't a thing behind me. I don't really know. I know people are saying that there was someone here with a checkered shirt. I think you guys are probably referring to this. This is what I usually have you guys leaned up against, but I'm using my tripod today.
Not gonna lie, I'm more interested in the super chat about her doing more Let's Eat videos. It leans in more into the feeder side of YouTube that we all know she really wants to go back to. Part of me believes when it comes to that Amber wants to do it, but she wants to get down to her weight first so she can, let's say, earn the treat, as it were. But because she has no portion control or self-control, she won't be able to do it. At best, she'll pretend she's eating salad all day and drinking diet soda. As far as the checker thing goes, I couldn't give a crap.
Did you know a new trending name is Amberlynn? That is so pretty, and thank you for the super chat. No. Dee doo doo, Lee do, start digging in your butt, twin. Okay, Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Hold on a second here. Sorry, I genuinely can't.
I'm still at a loss when it comes to creators who get as much support financially as Amber does, yet a lot of the super chats are ignored, or because even with slow mode she just doesn't see it. I like the fact she engaged with some of the ones that threw her, enough for her to look at her phone and feign totally not trying to block them or work out how to, or adding more words to the block list. There are plenty of words, by the way, on her channel that are blocked. People too. Hi. You're a coward, Amber, by the way.
Where art thou, Romeo? I used to say that all the literal time. And it seems like it's asking, like, where is Romeo? But it's asking, like, why is Romeo Romeo? In Romeo and Juliet, it's like Juliet's in love with Romeo, and she's just like, why?
Just so you know, there's a page on YouTube, your analytics, and you can look at the age range of your audience. I don't know if you can find out if they're intellectually handicapped or not, but you don't need to dumb down what Romeo and Juliet's story is so that we can understand it. I promise you, the patronizing delivery of what, for example, I was taught in school doesn't change anything. We learnt William Shakespeare, okay? It's not even his best work.
Girl, what do they want for that? Feet pics? Wait, what? I would never send a feet pic. I hate feet pics!
If I ever feel sad about my legs, she'll kiss them.
Amber, you might not want to do the whole feet thing, but I've seen the cookie crumble video that says you'll do many things. There was also the allegation of you partaking in feeder content that was being sold via Emily. Do you remember that? And some of those dodgy angles and those, legs of yours that are allegedly in that content did look eerily familiar to your legs. Yes, It was all the hecticana.
I'm not a feet girly, I will say. Girl, when are you posting again? Soon. I think, I don't know. I've just been like so weird about filming. I've been in like such a good headspace and
Amber, your views on lives are going down, your super chats are quite low in monetary value as well. You do not have the savings to support you not making content, even if your previous form of content has been definitively non-tent. If you got better views, yes, you could in fact be a livestream girly, dear God. You could be that, yes, 100%. However, this kind of content will only go so far before the law of diminishing returns fully kicks in. Oh wait, it already has, so you might want to consider changing it up, or becoming as contentious as Rosie and Chantel, who kind of get more views than you do on a live setting. Or in context, more live viewers, because Chantel doesn't have rewatchability. I have to add that because someone's going to be pedantic enough to correct me. Don't bother, just don't be that guy, don't be an asshole for 5 minutes. Cool.
oh my god, I'm telling you, I'm never going on 100 milligrams of Dolat again. I am sticking to the 50 milligrams because that shit like changed my life. I think we missed a super chat or two, did we? Window! I was wondering where you were.
I'm assuming we're all noticing she's ignoring super chats that reference the kitten that featured in the last livestream-ish and is definitively in this livestream. She's building up basically to a release. I think she wants to make a certain amount of money before she actually gets to the announcement part, which would make some sense, but at the same time is also really stupid. Getting the cat is the biggest stupid thing she could do because she can't look after a dog and 2 cats. But she does need her trio of aminals. That way she can definitively ignore the fact that Rarity was lost because of her stupidity, selfishness, all of the above, yeah. Allegedly, of course, we need to insert that, because the last thing we need is a defamation lawsuit from Amber, which wouldn't work anyway, because she intentionally let the cat out. Oh wait, I said that without the allegedly part, didn't I? I wonder why.
Stop talking about your mental health if you're not actively doing anything about it. Taking a pill every day doesn't do anything. Oh, love, that is not true.
Actually, it is. You make a mockery of poor mental health by bragging about the pills you take. Oh, guys, Zoloft. I'm sorry, Zoloft has a reputation for a reason, not just because of the negative symptoms, but because many people who take it, who brag about it, aren't doing anything to improve their mental health. You have tucked your tail and walked away from making non-tent videos. Not because it's improving your mental health, but because it stops you getting more comments in the negative. It's why you're doing more live streams, because you can phone it in and make enough money to get by. I do content in the form of live streams as well, and I'm fully aware I do better from live streams than I do from videos. I'm still going to make videos though, because I enjoy it. I enjoy the interactions, I enjoy reading the comments. You just don't want to put the camera in front of you and make your non-tent videos because effort. It's not to improve your mental health in the slightest. You're just relying on Zoloft to bury the problem, much like you not making content. Although this is also non-tent, let's face it.
Is gonna make people think that like they shouldn't go get help medically. A pill can change your life. It absolutely, without a doubt, can. Gabrielle, I'm not purposely lying about anything, so. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, so Amber's basically done the I'll be back soon without a cue card, which would be the smarter move, because that involves effort much like Chantel and Rosie. Why bother making an effort to use those kind of scenes that take a couple minutes to set up, when all she's gone to do is waddle her South Park walking ass, shelf butt, to go and get the cat that she has acquired as a direct replacement to Rarity. The internet is forever. I said it at the start, no one's ever going to forgive Amber if she replaces Rarity, which is what she's done. It can't be denied. Of course, I think everyone should have a pet, if you can afford to, and actually care enough. I also think that because of all the super chats Amber was getting, with people inquiring, as you saw, and not responding to, about the cat.
Oh my god, what is happening right now? Okay. I have a kitten. His name is Romeo.
The ungratefulness, by the way, is palpable. Amber has in fact waddled to go and get herself a cat, because Amber, she's not a hoarder per se, but she does need that familiarity around her in regularity. In this case, 2 cats, 1 dog. Do not be surprised, Amber, if the internet weaponizes itself again against you because of your neglectfulness that Emily has outed with one word in quotes, lost.
And I had to go find him. He was playing with Wasabi. There are a multitude of reasons why I like to have boundaries and keep things to myself.
Yes, the most obvious of which is that the internet is going to punish you for getting a pet after what you did to Rarity. You're going to try and act emotional, which is all fake, by the way. Although, it is worth noting, with the fact you present so many delusions as reality to yourself and think we're going to believe it when we never do, I could believe the emotions are genuine because you believe your lies so much they've become truth to you. In the same way Chantal never looks at herself in a mirror because she knows damn well if she did, no, there is a reflection, she's not a vampire, even if she does stream at night because of limited echotricky. Yes, I'm aware of that as well. No, it's because she also can't believe the reality of what she actually looks like. I'm going to add Rosie as well because some of her delusional takes are quite tickle-worthy as well. But do go off, Queen, and tell us why you like to keep things private, as a vlogger that has for 4.5 years presented no real discernible content and phoned it in magically for as long as you have.
Like, I feel like I have come to terms with, like, the fact that I lost Rarity, and it's like, I have, look how precious.
You came to terms with losing Rarity the moment you got back to Oklahoma in December. Don't try and act like it took you months to do it. We know this because the moment you got back to Oklahoma, you started laughing with your mum again. You were happy again. You can try and pretend it was an act, but actually it was very much real. We all know it was. Everyone saw it. You only waited this long because you thought this was how long it would take for the internet to accept that you have... No one believes that for a moment. All your vlogs in December of you pretending to go look for your cat were disingenuous. We know this.
Like, I have, like, hopes and, you know, that she'll be found and part of me. But I lost her. You wanna go play, baby? Okay, go play.
I see Romeo treats you the same way Julia treats Chantal. I now stand this cat. Although given the choice, I'd rather all your pets were taken from you. There are types of people in this world I'm annoyed when they have so much, right? There are people also who want certain things but can't have it because of medical reasons, like children, for example. Yeah? You've never shown off that maternal instinct, which I'm glad. You're one of the very first people I've ever felt like I'm just glad you can't have that. And it's harsh to say, but based on how you've treated a cat in the past, I wouldn't want someone like you to have more than what you currently have, because what you currently have is just a life of selfishness. You shouldn't have Romeo at all. Your tendencies towards selfishness, your narcissism, your neglect put you in this position where you believe you're somehow still a victim and real emotional type Lynn Deal moment. You're not. You're a selfish cowbag, and you don't deserve most of what you have in your life.
And I told myself I was never gonna get another cat. And then my stepbrother had kittens and my mom was gonna take one. And they were like, Amberlynn, like, we see how much you miss Rarity. This could, like, bring that, like, fun and it was just more quiet.
Okay, so ignoring all her bullcrap, because that tickles, it's just pointless, it's white noise. You're better off reading her live chat. People, of course, pointing out the inconsistent attitude Amber has with regards to Rarity, inquiring about where Twinkie is. Because there's always that concern Twinkie is a lot older now. I'm no longer the type to feel any shred of humanity towards you, Amber. Why? Because you're a liar. You're a deceiver. You're a manipulator. You're a massive narcissist. You brag about the drugs you take to get through the day. And it is a brag. And all the drugs you want to take to lose weight, because why bother trying? Try and dress up what you are any way you like, with your own internalized filters. Your selectiveness with what you think you present as information, your ungratefulness towards your chat, who throw a lot of money at you, by the way. And just those who do that, give it to me instead. I'll put it to good use with chocolate. At least you know where it's going then. But the reality is, you're a terrible human being. Cataloguing your tragedy of a life, while amusing, is also embarrassing. Mostly for you, because everyone else sees through your crap and you're still willing to keep trying with this pushing of bullcrap interpretive lifestyle, non-tent for short. Now as we reached the end, and there was loads more I didn't want to go through it, I just wanted to show the cat and her reaction, the faux tears. I'd love to know what you think. Do let me know in the comments down below. If I don't see you on Moistski Live later for a stream on King Cobra, or on Twitch later as well for a bit of Star Trucker. I hope you have a great day, guys, and thank you so much for listening.